Hello and welcome back, everybody. This is Mystic Games. It's a pleasure to be here with you all. Today we're going to be talking Hound and their clan over here, Garm. Interestingly enough, they are not really hounds in the sense of what you would think of a hound, like a dog. They are more of a bestial type looking hound, but yes, so let's talk about what they are. So they are the Berserkers of Garm, a few but composed of only the strongest warriors. They do not fear being outnumbered, as each of their warriors carries with them the learnings of their battles. The Sons of Ragnarok, as they've become to be known, are indeed as destructive as the events their past leader, Hevdrung, worked so hard to unleash. Freed from the gods' restrictions, they indeed be the nightmare Northgard feared. Now, they're said to be a difficulty 2 stars. I could see that as a new player. Development's low, and they're high on military and not much of a support. They are pretty much a military clan. They're okay in development, in my opinion, but I don't think there's too many clans that are like super focused on development in this sense. Like I would say, like Raven and Goat. I'm trying to think of some other ones that I would consider like really good on development. Maybe Stag and Horse would be one of the 4 that I'm looking at right now. Just those I'd definitely say, and then probably Turtle. Anyways, let's talk about their starting bonuses. The clan has no war chief, no access to the military paths, and no military camps are available, except the Brawler's Arena, and it cannot be upgraded. So you get 2 civilians enter the Brawler's Arena, and only 1 emerges, becoming a Brawler. So they pretty much fight to the death. A powerful unit worthy of becoming a Berserker. Killed animals leave souls behind that Brawlers can absorb to gain military experience and then evolve into a certain animal spirit, which we'll talk about a little bit later on at the bottom. And then they can level up. So they're kind of like every little Brawler becomes an animal spirit Berserker that is essentially like a mini lord or hero for your clan, except you can have multiple ones. Brawlers and Berserkers are count as 2 units in population, but they do not consume more resources. So they only cost resources for 1, but they take up 2 pop. The souls of fighters killed in the Brawler's Arena are collected and can be summoned in animal form to be fought and absorbed by Brawlers and Berserkers. So essentially, when you take out the other Brawler that you put in there and you fight to the death, it leaves a soul behind. You can collect the soul and then use it to pick your Berserker stance. So for fame bonuses, we have Bloodline. Military units gain 15% more military experience, which is very important because, as I said, each unit levels up on its own. Fallen Berserker souls can be summoned in the Brawler's Arena to grant 50% of their accumulated military experience to the unit defeating them. So essentially, when you lose a unit, you don't lose all of the experience of the unit when it dies. So if you have a unit that has, we'll just make it easy, you have 100 experience, that unit dies. When you send your next Brawler in, you can summon the spirit of that warrior and you'll get 50 experience automatically. Strength of the pack, Berserkers can now level up to level 7. Each additional level makes them stronger. They're very strong individually as it is. Their relic is Keveldus Coat. I butchered that. Berserkers can transform into their animal counterparts while hidden among foes. They become cloaked and consume minus 75% food. I'm going to assume that's just food. It doesn't say, it just says 75% consumption, but it's saying food. When a Berserker transforms back into their human form, enemy units in the zone are scared off for 1 second, and the Berserker gains 15% attack power and defense for 4 seconds. Nice little buff that they get. So let's skip the tech tree and just look at the different units here first. So you have the Brawler. Generally, you're not going to want a Brawler for long. You pretty much use the Brawler to turn into one of your special little fighting units here. So we'll start with Wolf. A Wolfskin Berserker is an Ulfhednir or Wolfskin are trained to kill. They are one of the most brutal and powerful berserkers. When absorbing souls, they generate food. So they can provide food. They tend to be the more physical, like, damage output. They're essentially like, I'm going to use the basic troops. I would say they're most similar to a warrior. Then you have Bearskin, also known as Berserkers, are the most resistant berserker warriors you can encounter, and they generate wood when they absorb souls. And these guys are more similar to shield, your shield guys from most clans, except stronger, obviously. Boarskins are more resilient, more bestial, and they generate lore when they absorb souls. These guys are more, again, these guys are both kind of like shielders. They kind of have different specializations. I'll probably make one of each just to show you guys. Normally, I would recommend that you make one or two different kinds and kind of stick to those as your warrior types, but I'll probably try to make one of each just to show you guys as they level up kind of how their abilities work and stuff. Foxskins are fast, cunning units and attack from a distance, never to be caught, and they generate crowns when absorbing souls. The Foxskins are essentially your ranged unit, and when they level up, they gain kind of like attack speed too. I think they're, I want to say they're actually shorter distance than your axe throwers, but they're just like way quicker, and I think they have a dodge if I remember correctly. It's been a long time since I played this clan. I do like them though. Tech tree, they're unique things in the military, or their, I guess this is kind of like their development tree, is heavy workforce. Brawlers can be assigned to production buildings. They produce 50% more than civilians, and they benefit from forged tools. So essentially they're just more efficient civilians, although they do take 2 people. Most of the time, as I said, you're not going to want to make brawlers for a long time. You're going to want to upgrade them as soon as possible and then make them into actual fighters. Bloodthirst. Whenever military units gain military experience, they recover 30% of their health, up to 30% of their max health. So they can heal over time. Pretty much whenever they fight and they kill something, they will generate life, which is obviously super helpful to have for a military clan. You have living legends. Soul of mystical creatures can be absorbed. Each animal soul defeated in a brawler's arena reduces the cost of your next feast by 10%. You can stack that up to 50% before having to use it. That's pretty nice. Reduces your feasts. I feel like that is nice, but that is kind of almost a supporting. It's not like combat role. They really should have did something else with this. Now that I'm reading this, like, I don't think reducing your fees should have been a thing. It should have been like, I don't know, maybe reducing cost on military units or something. I don't know. There's probably something better you could have did with Living Legend to have in the military tree. Horde instincts. When multiple berserkers of the same type fight alongside each other, their abilities are stronger and they gain more military experience. This is kind of why you want to maintain a specific berserker type. I'd argue that 1 or 2 types together is fine with Horde instincts, but you probably don't want to go down the tree of having multiple different types. Obviously for you guys, I will show you all of the different warrior types as I like to do in my videos. We have Battle Scars. Decolonizing a zone, eliminating another clan or faction grants military experience to all of the units in the zone. So just a nice little experience booster there. Military booster here. Healing here, this is probably the most important one for them. Living Legend is kind of not great. I'd probably go with Fur Coats, then Horde Instincts, and then Battle Scars. Military Strategy is just really good too. It's a 25% bonus for every military unit, so as long as you have 5 units, you get the 25% bonus. I feel like maybe that's what they could have did with Living Legend. Each time you defeat an animal soul, that it gives you like a 5% buff to damage, and then you could have 50% damage buff. Right? That would have been pretty nifty for a military clan. Maybe too strong, but you know, you could look at ways of nerfing that and then maybe adding something else to it too. Anywho, let's jump into it, guys. We have our allies here. We're going to have the squirrel and the goat to support us, because this is just to show you guys. And we're going to face the horrid boar of lore. The strongest of all enemies. Not really, but I just don't like the Boar clan, so I like to kill them. They should have been the Lore clan, and I will always say that. I made a whole video about it. You should check it out if you guys want to see what I think about the Boar clan. Literally, I love this game. It's probably one of my least unfavorite clans because I feel like they could have did so much cool stuff with them. Alrighty here. Let's jump in. We're going to need a scouting camp immediately. We're going to need a house. Here's your Brawlers clan, so you guys can see what it looks like. I'm not building it right now, but I probably will build it early. Hopefully we got some good map generation. We always end up next to the freaking enemy, which is lovely. He's probably like gonna hug me too. I'm actually really close to red, so hopefully he spawned over near blue. Be nice if the game actually gave me a gap for once. So our steel is guarded, but it has nothing else there. It's just a nice zone for building gold, probably. This will probably be my gold zone right here. We have a forest that's actually fantastic. Nothing guarding it, so we'll turn that right now. We'll build a lumber camp. As you guys can see, I did not start building a lumber camp yet. Oh, we have double food and stone. Oh my god, guys, such a good start. This never happens whenever I do a recording. It's usually like the worst possible freaking start ever. I'm really happy about that. I'm already excited about this. And we have food here. We're solid, man. We got 2 fertile soils and we got 1 thing of fish. That's like perfect. And we need no other food. I don't know why I took away all my scouts. Still need to scout, but we kind of have our starting areas, so. But we have a solid start here. I'm generally going to focus on efficiency first. I normally go down this route first, then I go up here, then I go into military. I play this way generally when I play alone. Well, I technically have allies, but they're computers and they're not going to support me in the same way players would. So I generally play that way not because it's efficient, like on how I would actually tell you guys to play this clan. It's just the most efficient way for me to build up quickly so that I can then dominate essentially and show you guys all of the stuff. It's just easier for me to play that way. Dominate first and then show you guys actually how, you know, to play the clan. Normally I'd probably say you want Bloodthirst first because you're going to be generally trying to fight majority of the time. I just don't play that way. It's not the most efficient way to play generally when you're... I'm not just trying to immediately win, I guess is what I'm saying. I'm trying to show you guys everything. So I'm building for the long game here. This is good too because now we have a blockade here. Nothing can get to this area. That also gives us a geyser for happiness and wood reduction cost during the winter. That's a very good zone. This is a very good zone as well. We also got stone on this zone, which is awesome. Zone, my god, I can't talk today. Stone is one of my favorite resources. I think stone is generally better than steel. I prefer upgrading my buildings over upgrading my units. Generally, I should say generally, that is the case. Not always generally. Do I need another house yet? I think I'm okay. Actually, one of you should be on food. I don't know why I'm not maximizing my food. We can actually, once he gets to, well, we can just do it now. I was gonna say, once he gets to food, we can run over here and get another wood person too, but we can already kind of just do that anyways. Technically, I could pull my scout off and leave scouting to my allies. I'm pretty boxed in here. We're pretty protected. We have a swamp here, which is useless to us. Let's see what this is, and then we're going to scout this that connects to my ally. Although me and my ally look boxed off too. Looks like his exit to me is here. So this is kind of under my control if I choose to go this direction, which I may. this might be worth taking just to build defenses on it. This is essentially a choke point for the enemy, so if the enemy's up here somewhere, which they aren't, they're probably over here. But if the enemy is going to come this direction, I can actually build a choke point right here and essentially force them around me. And then this would be another choke point, it looks like. So this zone right here, just so you guys can see what I'm looking at, this zone right here I'm scouting right now, and this zone that I haven't scouted, both look like they would be choke points for building. Generally, choke points are very nice in this game. I do a whole video on that. You guys should check that one out if you're interested in choke points. This is going to be my last video for the last. This is my last plan that I have to do, so we are going to be moving on to... I don't know what we're going to move on to, honestly. I did a lot of other little videos already on, like, gameplay and, like, essentially making yourself better, like, aware on the map, that kind of stuff, so... I'm not 100% sure what I want to cover next. If you guys have any ideas for me, let me know in the comments down below. I'm more than open to comments. I'm going to be trying to look at probably shorter term videos, though. I want to do, if I'm going to do anything, I want to do things that cover topics on, like, how to play the game themselves. I already have quite a few videos on that, so... we'll see where we go from here. I'm not 100% sure on where I'm heading with this game on the channel at this point. I feel like I covered majority of the stuff I want to. We'll probably keep playing the new plans as they come. I've been doing a little bit of other stuff and kind of reaching out into other areas in different games, different RTSs and stuff. Because I don't know how much more I have to discuss this, honestly. I don't want to just... I like to make videos that I have, like, purpose for, that I would enjoy watching. So, alright, these two are going to fight to the death. Let's see who wins here. We have a girl and a guy. The girl won. She just beat him down, man. Alright, now I do have a soul. We're going to start... Do I want to start with a fox? Do I want lore? I think I want lore, right? God, I hope you don't die. You're gonna not lose, right? I didn't heal her first. Alright, I was like, ooh. It'd be really bad if she died to the boar. So then she turns into a boar skin. Now when she kills things, we gain lore as well, which is important. We have one more building slot here. It's gonna probably be a brewery. We should take this spot first and then make a start getting some crowns here before we start making too many buildings. We have food. Let's absorb this. Delicious soul and lore. This clan does very well with like right here we have a fox burrow. Clearing this zone just to get to the fox burrow is actually beneficial to me. Let's move our sheep into this zone and the main zone here to reduce firewood for these zones. Let us build. I like to start with the marketplace. Let's build that first. What do we got here? Nothing guarding that, and we have a bear. These are both kind of bad. We have boar and bear, and then 2 wolves. Wolves will probably be the next best thing to clear. We do have a lore stone too. Do we have the manpower to man the lore stone though? I don't think we do. I don't think we do, guys. We have a really nice start though. Once we get all set up here, we start getting our marketplace going, and we're probably gonna get the marketplace going. We're gonna send somebody up here to start mining so we can start upgrading buildings. And then we're in a really solid place, I have a feeling. I do need a healer stuff to heal my guy. Alright, we have a little bit of negative food. I'm wondering, should I just... I think we're okay now. Let's do food next. Let's just reinforce getting more food. The question is, do I want a food silo first, or do I want a mine? I think a mine is better first. I'd also usually build a healing hut. What this zone's going to turn into is a healing hut, a silo, and then the 2 food sources. This is going to be like a food tile, but we got to clear the stone first, so. What did my ally do? They now share a mutual interest, but they're already allies. Should already like each other anyways. This is going to have another house. I think we need to now build happiness. Man, I really need heal. Wish you had a way to heal. Well, I still have a scout, don't I? Let me bring you back. We don't need scouts right now. My teammates can scout the map just fine. You don't need me for that. We got all we need to know. I'm trying to think here. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? What would be the best thing? I think it's a mine for sure. I think the mine is the best thing to build here. Get more gold. Like gold here. Oh, we're about to get hit. You can tell I haven't played in a minute when I'm trying to search for my units. It's like, ah! Under attack. Yeah, eat that. Yummy, yummy soul. Unfortunately, I do not have a healer yet. I should probably develop the stone. You don't need the money for a champion anyways, so we just take this. We're not going to build there until we upgrade this area, probably. Doesn't really make sense. We have enough food production. Oh, that's nice that he just feasted me. I kind of need the boost to make this move a little bit quicker here. Do I want the healing hut first? I think I want the healing hut. I think healing hut's next, and then happiness, because I think we have enough happiness just from zones right now to suffice until we get our healer up and going. I want to start making a military here. I also want to get somebody on this lore stone just to boost my lore a bit. But I need healing. I don't really need healing. What am I talking about? We can put the guy here. You can come up here as well because you're going to be a healer. As soon as they finish this, we build a food silo, and then we're all set in this tile. It's all set, and it's just waiting for upgrades. This tile needs a trading post. And then we need a happiness building here. I would actually like to see what some of the PvP players like to do for happiness buildings. I usually like to put my happiness building with my town hall, like my main one. Because I feel like if happiness goes down, everything just falls to pieces like immediately. So I would be intrigued to see what most like competitive players do in those certain circumstances. But we're gonna start upgrading. I'm actually wondering if I should get that first or kill it. It's probably. Oh, we probably need another warrior first, right? We're gonna have to upgrade some food buildings here. You already see it coming because I'm starting to put a lot of people on other job duties. I will also explain why I like to upgrade buildings versus use use iron. The reason I like upgrading buildings versus using iron is you get like a very big buff immediately. You don't have to put a lot of time and effort into it. There are pros and cons to both. I think I've done a video on this a while back, and I would recommend people check it out, but I feel like stone is easier and quicker to be productive, whereas iron is longer and harder, but it is an overall benefit that will last. So there are reasons that you would want to heal enough. Fortunately, I was hoping to finish healing him before I had to come back for healing. Send him back out so they can finish healing this guy. I want pure productivity from him, even though we're full on food. I should really do a feast just to... Alright. Trying to think here. We can sacrifice another person. We're gonna send you over to make happiness. Then we're gonna fight here. We will get a soul. We're gonna make a fox warrior. We're gonna pretty much we're gonna show you one of each, but we're gonna do oh, I can't evolve him yet. I need another brawlers thing. I'm gonna need 4 brawler things to actually show you guys all the different animals. Pretty funny. I wish I could turn off the rain feature. I do not like it when I'm recording. I think it makes it very hard for you guys to see what's going on. These guys are gonna finish. I gotta get this up. Great. Not the worst event that could happen. Alright, you guys have like a million more people there. I'm actually at the point where I almost probably shouldn't even build this house. I should just let it go. Like the fox. Zoom in so you guys can watch him. Whack! You went from a fist fighter to a knife thrower. Look at you, buddy. Alright, send you over here. We're good here for right now. We're good here. They're healing him. So you can see he's level 1, the boar skin at the bottom, out of 103 out of 250. And the fox skin is 70 out of 250. Alright, let's use these two. Together they should make quick work of this bear creature here. We want the stone. It's good for the winter, and it's also good for the stone that's there. 38 lore, or we can use the fox and get 38 gold. We want the lore though. Always like quick lore, early lore. That gives us more, essentially not more money, but it gives us more money to spend on this. Alrighty, we just got our first Fame bonus, which is the military experience, and they don't lose all their experience when they die. Unfortunately, I was too slow. Let me go collect that soul over there. We can blow this mine up. So much to do, so little time to do it all, guys. We can build the... Well, we should probably wait on the silo to make sure we have enough lumber for the earthquake that's about to hit here. Gotta clear that next so we can farm the foxes here for souls. We do have the ability to upgrade. We're gonna wait until the... can also buy stuff using money now, which is nice. But we're gonna wait on... one here, one here, one here. Yeah, we don't want our food people not working. Where'd my other... oh, I took my one sending to be a miner away on accident. Yep, you're going right here. You're good. You're good, you're good, you're good. You're over here. We get there in time. We'll see. Should probably get like an early start on the board. Once winter hits, we'll just pull out anyways. It's fine. There we go. We min-maxed there. We kind of pulled him off and then kept attacking with that to get a couple extra attacks in. We can upgrade now. I say we buy some lumber. We get the extra lumber going. There we go. We have 8 during the winter, which is not bad at all. We're a little low on food because my healers are healing right now. Once they get finished healing, they will collect food and won't be as bad. We actually have more access to fish as well, which is pretty nice. Would have been really solid if we got double fish and double fields. That would have been amazing. But we didn't get that lucky. We technically got, you know, access to fish, just not, you know, on the same tile as the fields over here. Build one more house here, right? I can either build a house or I can build a forge on the main tile. I guess the forge would be more important to protect if I was facing a person, but I'm not, so probably just build a house there. Food depot up. I think we'll go sharp axes first, then colonization. I actually just realized this is not nice because I'd rather have the food silo upgrade than this. This just isn't that good. The only thing this really does is if you want to make a bunch of brawlers, it allows you to use them as a workforce while they're not fighting. But that just doesn't seem necessary, I guess. I mean, if you're playing aggressively, right, I guess it would actually make sense. I could see that. First, because the winter has ended, and that means we'll get a ton of food out of fields. Then we will upgrade our marketplace because we like gold here, and we are doing extremely well. We will buy that, get our trading post up and going as well. The upgrade from here that gives 20% to merchants as well will stack with the unupgraded trading post, which makes it very nice. Alright, now we can start farming. He's actually pretty close to me. I thought he was farther away, but he is actually far closer than I thought he was. I am glad you won that fight because I was not paying attention. Okay, I need to probably clear these and start building towers just to make it more difficult. He's scouting me out. Oh no, that's my ally. Thought that was the enemy for a second. I was like, no, he's scouting me. Then we go food. The food's maxed. Right? I am right about that, right? Yes, 3, 3, and 2 on the bottom. We could technically upgrade the healer, but that's a moot point. There we go. Everything is going according to plan here. We do need more workers, though. Brewery's probably next up. Well, it's either the brewery or the trading post. We have more than enough wood. Gold is technically alright. It was probably the happiness first, and then we'll worry about expansion of food and gold. Wood should be fine. We probably shouldn't need a secondary source. Let's harvest these foxes, though. We can start using them to level up our guys. So I can also show you guys. Oh, he's getting attacked by a wolf over there. It's fine. As long as he doesn't kill a villager, we're fine. So he passively heals. So passively heals to full recovery outside of combat. When healing, 1.5 health per second is also divided among wounded clan units in the zone. Alright, we can also gain some experience here. He's getting a ton of experience because we're focusing on getting lore. So we're giving most of our additional experience to the boar skin. We are going to leave this zone. I do not want to take it. Hopefully the computer doesn't take it either. I think we actually grab this first. Yes. I think that's better. These guys are probably done over here too, right? About done with that stone over there. I think I'm just gonna keep them here. I could see yellow. Well, no, I can't do that, right? Because well, here's what we'll do. We'll keep you there for now. I can't build another brawlers thing there, right? We can upgrade. Move a house here. I kind of messed this up. I should have thought about how my brawler houses needed to be spaced first. Yeah, you guys are donezo. I mean, I guess we have room for brawlers here, right? Happiness makes the world go around. 8.75, happiness is better. Let's buy some stone. I think it's this. That makes the most sense. We have infinite money pretty much at this point. Let me start building a tower. I really hate that the computer is right there. He might just take this for the fame, which is really annoying. I almost want to burn down his territory there. Why did he expand so far this way? He's actually expanded insanely. Yellow is really expanded here. He even expanded next to the dwarves. Oh, it's nuts. You guys fight to the death in there, please. Say they probably want better houses. Say we do need to build a forge still. Lord. Over here. Let's upgrade this. Not going to super help right now while the sickness is happening, but it will help once it ends, having additional healer and more healing speed. Getting medicine would have been nice. I should have looked at that just for... I actually like recruitment better, but it is nice to have after like a disease hits like that.
Yeah.
Oh, I left the fox spawned on the zone. Let us kill the fox for the experience and lore. And then we're gonna head north because I want to take these zones. And then we're gonna farm this zone is what we're gonna do. Normally I wouldn't do this, but let me show you guys the bear. I have the boar, right? Yeah, I have the boar. So let's get the bear. I want to say it's fur coats here for sure. Yep. Yeah. Oop. We're stacking our XP on our boy there. Alright, they've healed through most of the sickness, that's good. Let's let our bearskin tank. Get a little more tanky. Just a bit more tanky than our boarskin. Technically our boarskin's higher level, so she's a little bit more tanky in the sense of crazy thing is I don't need gold, so naturally we're gonna kinda skip that out. We should build one more, just so I can show you guys all the units. I don't think I need more than this. Build another house here, I guess. So as you guys can see, our gold is still good, and so is our lumber. And the only thing we're hurting on is food, and that's only during the winter. Normally what I would do to offset that, and I will be doing it, is I will be building a farm here. Or fields, I should say, there, and I will be making a additional food area here. Technically, you guys can come over here. You just need the other building for the food. We have fur coats. Why am I waiting? So, that's a trick too, if you guys didn't see what I just did there with the units. It was actually unintentional. I did it on accident, but you can move the ranged unit in first, and then pull the, you know, if it's a melee unit, you can pull it, send your other units to attack, and then use this unit to kind of kite a little bit. Simply saying there are other think ways of combat that you can do than just directly attacking something. Give us more than enough food. Come over here as well, and you guys fought, and then we want the wolf. That's the last soul. I'll show you guys the wolf, and you'll see all of our different our awesome warriors here. You can also go grind out another fox. There's our wolf warrior. Let's send the wolf warrior over here to clear the fox out. You should win easily, in theory. As soon as we get enough food, we're gonna take these lands as well. There we go. Fertile soil. Buy up all our stone. Upgrade. All good. Food for days. Infinite food. Alright. Now we have one of each. This is not optimal for actually how they work because horde instincts. But, we're doing this for everybody. So here's your wolf skin. You guys can see it in the bottom of the screen. Here is your bear skin. You can see what he looks like in the bottom of your screen. This is that. Let me zoom in. Wolf skin. Bear skin to the right. Boar skin. And fox skin. So your warrior, more or less, your tank, your secondary tank. This is kind of a mix between a tank and a warrior, more so, I would argue. And then your ranged unit. There you go. You also get abilities as you level them up. We're going to go with Horde Instinct here. I do like military strategy as well. They can level up farther. We're never going to get that far. But as you guys can see, like, the boar skin has the ability that it heals some hit points when just chilling, which is really good for healing everybody. I would like to at least get them to level 2 each so you guys can kind of see their passives. So let's kind of let's build some defenses first because I can already see this becoming a problem. I'm actually going to build 2 towers. Not that I would normally need them, but we're probably going to end up prolonging the game a little bit to show more things. So I want to have a secondary tower built up so when they attack this territory, which they're probably going to do, they'll stop most of the time instead of coming here next. And it will give me time to come back over and fight, because there's a very strong chance that they'll just keep taking that territory down. And I do want to upgrade one more house. And we're probably going to sit at 42 food. We shouldn't need any more food. We do have a portal opening not too long here. Yeah, I don't think we're going to add any more food or people. I don't think it's necessary to show off anything. He took the area. I knew he was going to take that. I can't farm it anymore. So sad. Really liked farming that spot. We're busy defending territory over here while he's colonizing. Anyways, let's go over here. We're gonna kill the foxes that are now yellows. They now belong to yellow. We're going to kill them off. I believe that yellow closes the burrow when he takes the zone as well. I'm just doing this to try to level up my units here. I can't fathom he can contest this. Yeah, you don't have enough manpower for this, man. You're done. You're donezo here. My 4 heroes beat your 1 hero. He didn't even do any damage. Because the boar skin has like a shield. Or the bear skin, I mean. Oh, I forgot. I gotta forge my thing for you guys. Totally forgot about that. Get forge up and going here. Oh, we didn't even ever... You know what? We can just buy it. We're only showcasing the... we're not worried about upgrades. We're here to showcase the relic more so than anything. Pretty sure, it collapses the Foxborough, unfortunately. Darn it. We are going to attack Yellow. Yellow has some wolves for us to kill here. We'll take down the Yellow's tower for more military experience. Perfect. We did level up our fox. Not that we need food, but just get it because you need the XP. So our fox gains shredding claws. Oh no, I forgot about that happening. Nope. I want one of my healers. Retreat! Retreat! Give them the zone. The zone belongs to them. We did lose a guy there. Not sure it was a healer, I think. We move all our people back in. We're focus firing one of them, so we're fine. We gotta head back. Over here trying to decolonize his zone and get killed. Could build a second healer just to make things a little more efficient, but I don't think it's necessary. Whoa! He has his relic summoned up. Not great. Can I actually kill this thing? It's close. He's eating up my shield, I can tell you that. Luckily we have the boar skin here. Healing us, because without him we'd be in rough shape. He's almost about to level up. So is she. Perfect. That's what we want to see here. Alright, we gotta do the relic. Unfortunately, that costs more. I forgot that relics cost 10. As you guys can see, you cannot upgrade your military band here. Pretty much they get upgraded from their relic, though. Should have just mined this. I have means to do this quicker than I'm waiting at this point, I feel like. You guys are fine. Oh, that was a misclick. Reduces attack power. You're actually dying because his leader there, and I was not focus firing at all. As your wolfskin takes damage, it gains attack power, and your bearskin has the ability to reduce the attack power of the enemy around them. extra lore and soul there. I would like to get an additional boar skin when I can, just to need 2 more. Just mine it up. We'll just let them mine it. There's no reason for me to buy it at this point. I think it'll be quicker to mine it. Alright. Luckily for us, yellow is not really retaliating, because I am just burning the zones down quicker than he can do anything. Wait. Oh, it's the level 3 ability. So, Blood Sacrifice. The boar skin over 4 seconds. The boar skin transfers 60% of its health to all wounded military clan units in the zone. 200% of health is lost, is transferred. While active, the boar skin regains health instead of taking damage when they're attacked. Essentially, when you're getting hit, you hit Blood Sacrifice, and then it moves health instead of losing health. And she also regenerates. I actually prefer the boar skin as a tank over the bear skin most of the time, just so you guys know. My personal preference. Just because of the healing, I think it offsets the abilities, but we will see the next tier, because we're going to be trying to get to tier 3 on everybody, so that you guys can see differences. Now let's get over here to the tower. We're working on the tower right now. Let's just get rid of it. Hilarious to chase my guy. It's not running away for any reason other than to grab that soul. Smear. So they're about 300 away. Yeah. He has a gap? Oh, from the Draugr. Interesting. We should probably try to take out the Valkyries. Let me, I think I'm gonna build another brawler literally just to make another, boar skin. Just for the extra healing. These are all good. This is better, but I'm gonna probably try to take out the Valkyries. And it gives me more experience. I think we go with Monster Slayer first, then we go with military strategy, I think. I think that's the winner. Shredding Claws, which reduces the movement speed and attack speed of the enemy. I think I started telling you guys that, and then I got attacked. The abilities do scale with their level as well. They gain additional abilities, and then their abilities scale. So. There is a level of scaling here as well. There's 4, right? 4 there. We could wipe yellow out, but we're not gonna. I don't like that yellow just went around me. Kind of blocked me in by doing. No, they didn't, because I could go there. It's a lie. What do you think of that? Alright, let's get you guys on the relic. It's the next most important thing here. Get you over here. Are they friends with the dwarves? I might just kill the dwarves. They are friends with my enemy. I might just... could just kill them. So our newest boar skin is at 80 experience. That's fine. We don't care about housing. We don't want to get too big. So he gained 67 from decolonization. That's pretty good. It's pretty strong. Let's see here. You guys are working on that. Let's destroy this. We don't really need another house. We have a ton of food. We have a ton of wood. We have a ton of gold. We're pretty stable at this point. There's no necessary reason to expand, and most of the people are not even being used properly. We have 5 people that just aren't doing anything special. We technically could make another. It ain't gonna hurt. Oh, yeah. We'll do another healer set just because it ain't a negative to have extra healing. Alright, let's try to pick off a Valkyrie really quick. Be very careful about this because they can shoot through me and kill my guys. Yep. The Wolfskin almost died there in like as soon as he got hit by them, he was getting wiped out. Insanely. That's funny. I think Yellow was trying to kill my Wolfskin. I think he was like, oh, how can I get to him? And then he died. Not work in his favor. Just so you guys know, and I think I said this a couple times, my favorite units to use are the Boar Skin and Fox Skins in pairing. They shred the movement speed and attack speed of the enemy, the Fox Skin, so having more allows it to stack quicker. And then you have the Boar Skins that heal your team, so I usually think those are the two ways to go when you're kind of building up units. That's where I tend to focus on personally. But there are, you know, obviously they all have their perks to using them, so I just like the passive healing, and then I like having the ability to reduce attack speed and movement speed of my enemies. We also just leveled up again, so you can see that it went up to 250 or 225 when she hit level 4, and then it went up to 2 instead of 1.5 health for the passive healing. So very solid. You kind of want her to tank if possible. We're just going to kill one and then leave. It's easier to manage them when you start taking a couple out at a time. I also just don't have the manpower to sit there. If I had more Fox Skins, I'd be a little more apt. So the Fox Skin at level 3 gains the ability to mark. The attack puts a hunter's mark on the target for 3 seconds, increasing the damage it receives by 10%. Again, very nice. The reason I like the Boar Skins is they give sustain, and these guys give damage and control. In my opinion, they're a very good combo. We're going to go over here and decolonize this just for the XP. We are going to probably build one more. I want to get another Fox Skin going. I'm actually scared that I'm going to look away and lose units because I'm not paying attention, because I'm very comfortable right now. It's going to give us more damage. Get too comfortable and that causes your downfall in most things in life, everybody. So our bear skin, when a clan unit dies in the zone, the bear skin grants them invulnerability for 1.5 seconds, and after that they regain 15% health. That's pretty solid. It has a 180-second cooldown though. It is a passive though, so it's automatic. Whereas the boar skin is a activatable cooldown, so. And then we just got our second ability for the wolf skin. So the wolf skin has an activable ability that the next attack hits a maximum of 5 targets and afflicts them with blood flame for 3 seconds. While afflicted, they share negative effects, and 30% of the damage any of them receive. So it amplifies damage. Let's get another fox skin up here going. Oh, you know what we can do? We can actually... Well, he upgraded his tower. Ugh, I don't like that. Where's my strongest boar skin? Not you. In the tower! I'm gonna get any military units right now. If we take down the tower, he's pretty much useless. We'll flee. We'll let him have a little victory here. Then we will make a fox skin. Hopefully we can get everyone to level 4 for you guys and then kind of win the game. We're already pretty much, we're going to win, so it's not the point. I'd like to show you guys the... drop our relic. Berserkers can transform into their animal counterparts. While hidden among foes, they become cloaked and consume food. So now we have the ability to transform into a bear. For this guy, we have the ability to transform into a wolf. We have the ability to transform into a fox, and we have the ability to transform into a boar as well. So I'll show you. Well, this is not the best zone. It doesn't. Let's try to take out a Valkyrie really quick. My wolf skin should not be tanking. He's very quick and likes to go in first, though. Let me show you guys the fox skin right here, the level 1. Get down nice and close for you guys. He is now a fox. So you have no reason to be cloaked. Then turn back into a human. There's a cooldown of about 1 minute. Each one of them has a separate cooldown, as you guys can see. I don't plan on really transforming back and forth. There's really no reason for me to do so. We have a level 5 now. My boar skin's a beast. It's getting stronger and stronger every time. There we go. Let the boar skin tank. I might as well take this zone. I can use it to boost my healing. I'm just chilling. I have enough healers to not worry about it. Look at that healing with healers on them. Just shooting right up there. You guys can see the increase in the stats too if you rewind the videos. I'm just kind of showing you as they level up, but the shredding went up like 1.5. The Hunter's Mark went up in damage, so they keep increasing with their levels as well. And getting stronger and stronger up to level 7. Tower. We're actually gonna bail. I'll make him rebuild first. Let's run back and heal. My ally took the sword. I like how they're complaining about housing. Like, we don't have enough houses. You're fine. You're fine. You don't need houses. Why would he need houses? They targeted the worst guy. They targeted my level 5 tank. And a bunch of experience for just taking everybody out. I let him build the defense tower because I knew he wasn't going to win the race there. Dunzo. That was a bad decision on his part. We're actually going to move over here. We're going to take this out. We're going to take out that zone as well. We're just going to pretty much clear everything for this our enemy here and level up as much as we can. Then we're going to head to his main base and take him out. I don't see much reason not to do it that way. Go with that. So, you transform back into your human form, and enemies in the zone are scared for 1 second, and the Berserker gains attack power and defense. We will be doing that in a second. Let's decolonize this zone. We'll probably do it on our tanky boy here. Or her, I should say. We'll let her transform and then gain the buff and then come back. Just to show the relic off. Dude, Blue is just going ham right now on the expansion. He just cut all the way across the map. He was like, I'm taking the sword, I'm taking that relic from him, I'm taking that zone. He's building right to their base. Is he attacking the dwarves? Wait, is he fighting the dwarves right now? Yes, he is. Because they got mad that he expanded to them. Interesting. I actually think that Yellow is like broke right now and doesn't know what to do. Alright, so we're going to transform. It takes a second. We're going to give her a second to... Stop complaining about housing. We're going to transform now. Boom! Everyone runs away in fear. And then they come back. That actually makes the fight a little bit harder, I think. Why are you all the way over here? What are you doing? We're going to wipe out most of the civilians, so we're going to just back out really quick. The warrior just ran across the map for some odd reason. And a warrior. What's a warrior doing? Just not sure. This warrior abandoned his people. He's like, yeah, we're going to lose this fight. I'm just leaving. Just let my town hall burn. That's pretty funny, actually. So I guess we're there. I have no... What is he going to fight? I should have collected that soul. Let me kill this tower. I just find it hilarious that the main... he's like... What are you doing? A lot of civilians here. Sorry, Spawn. You're not going to make it, my friend. Now we have a maxed out boar skin. Let us take a look at the maxed out boar skin. I'm going to go collect this bear soul real quick, too. I forgot to grab it when I was over here. That might almost get the fox skin to level up as well. No, unfortunately not. Let's see if we can kill some of these Draugr and get some XP. Just to nudge me over the edge here. We'll go back over to Yellow as well and then just grind some villagers if we need to. We should be pretty close. Yeah, he needs like 100 more. I don't know if we can get 100 more, to be honest. Would the dwarves do it for me? Is there anything else left? Not really. Some foxes. Anything here? Wolf? Not much left to kill. Could kill the giants. But my ally is almost friends with them. I say we kill the dwarves. I think this is actually a negative for you, but I'm gonna do it anyways just because I want the XP. Right now they're helping the enemy anyways, so. Hey. Not much to offer me in peace. Yeah, my allies sucking the territory right up. Look at that, man. I clear it, and he's like, that's mine now. It's like, I own that. It's like, jeez, man, give me a second. Alright, let's come over here, take this. That should level up our fox to level 7. Oh, he survived with like a hit point. That's crazy. Yeah, taking the, oh my god, actually taking this territory might not level me up. I really want to get him to level 7 for you guys. It'll be the last thing we do in this video. Let's gonna send a warrior over with a hit point. So the guy who survived, wow, that's funny. The guy who survived the fight got turned into a warrior with 1 hit point to come back and fight me and die. FYI, if you guys have an injured villager and you have options, don't send the one that is injured back to fight. Alright, he literally needs a kill, I think. Let's get him 1 kill. There we go. Perfect. Alright, so level 7 fox skin, 4.5 still, and 13. So it didn't really increase the passives, but it did increase his base stats. So let's see here. We have a level 3 fox skin versus a 7. So the 7 has a much higher attack speed than our buddy here. That's the difference, his attack speed's higher. And for our 4 skin, the difference is health. Which makes sense. So attack speed for your ranged units, health for your tanky units. And I'm betting that the wolf skin would get additional, what's it called? Damage in most scenarios. I find it hilarious how they ran past to actually attack my back line. That was actually pretty smart on the computer's behalf. Anyways, I hope my sound is working. It looks like it is, but we've had issues in the past, so we'll see if this works out. This might be a silent video. Anyways, we won. If nothing else, I don't think there's any villagers left. I think we're pretty much victorious here. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. That's pretty much the Boar clan. That's the Hound clan. These guys are super fun to play as. I like all the different play styles that you can use with the different heroes. Once you're invested, though, you are kind of invested in a sense. If they die, you do get half the XP back once you get the fame bonus. But it is simply put, you're kind of losing if you change your strategy as the game goes. So you normally want to pick 1 or 2 types, and then you want to mass them. That's the normal play style that I've seen with the Hound. The relic is really good if you staggered it in a sense, because you could stagger it, have one pop out and then have them flee, and then have another one pop out and have them flee. I feel like that would be the most efficient way of using the relic, but yeah, pretty fun clan to use, all about combat, who doesn't like fighting. Limited targets, as you guys can see. I kind of was running out of things to farm. And again, you should really farm with them too, so you try to keep alive any type of fox or wolf thing around you, especially early game, because you can really use it to help farm extra resources as well, which is useful for the clan. Anyways, this was a little bit of a longer one, but this is probably our last insight into the actual clans, and we're going to be moving on to something else. So, hope you guys enjoyed, and like and subscribe. I'll see you later.